Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here, and we're going to be doing some more playtesting with Blue-Black Rise from the Tides. I don't believe we've done any major shifts from the last version. I dropped Scatter to the Winds for another Anticipate, just so we're keeping busy on turn 2. And I like the idea of keeping up Clash of Wills or being able to anticipate. That just seems good to me. So, yeah, if you don't know what the deck does, basically it just plays a bunch of spells and then eventually puts out a Rise from the Tides with a bunch of zombies and kills your opponent in 1 to 2 turns. So, kind of a fun, definitely a fun deck. Kind of a cool deck. Works better against some strategies than others, obviously, but the advantages of the black version over the red version is we can rip, players' hands apart with Transgress the Mind. Where are the duresses that are supposed to be in here? It says 15 cards, right? 4, 8, 10, 12, 13. There they are. All right, so duress is here. Negates, more, just a bunch of hand disruption, mind rot too. So we have a great matchup, I feel like, against control, especially with like the majoring network, so we can just build up a bunch of mana until we can resolve a Rise from the Tides with counter backup. Against aggro, we run a bunch of languishes. We have Grasp of Darkness, Ultimate Price, Ruinous Path. Even Silumgar's Command kills things, so we have outs for creatures as well as control decks. So we'll see how this deck runs. Doing some more tournament practice room today. We'll see in a little bit here. All right, we're in match 1. Yeah, we can keep this. Not a bad hand. Get that chat window out of here. Ah, here. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Leave up Clash of Wills or Anticipate. Yes, we will clash that. Because Advocate is an annoying card. So what are we looking for with this Anticipate? I guess we'll take the Grasp. Still are at least making one more land play, right? And our opponent is presumably a creature deck. Well, I guess we could have taken another blue source for Void Shatter. Maybe that would have been better. No plays. Sounds good. Ah, okay. All right, let's read some bones here. Bottom the swamp. Do I want another read the bones? I guess. Well, I guess I wanted to hit the land too, but I kind of wanted the second blue. Maybe I should have left the land on top and bottom the read the bones. Could have made more sense. Gaia's Revenge. Well, can't be countered. Can't be the target of stuff either. That seems problematic. Hey, there's our second blue. Right on time. So, let's, I guess, cast Pieces. Languish and Transgress. Let's just concede. I guess we don't have to. Although, I think it might reveal that to our opponent when we concede. Someone's told me that before. Alright, well, lost to a Gaia's Revenge. What a bummer, huh? Let's see. Transgress seems good, I guess, against our opponent, right? Do I want Grip? I guess Grip is a nice way to deal with, like, Advocate. Obliteration, I guess I could name Gaia's Revenge. I really don't have a way to deal with it. Alright. Let's cut some anticipates. They usually can get the boot. I think all the spot removal is going to be useful. Alright, let's try this again. Do I want the flaying tendrils? Well, they don't deal with the advocate that we saw, so let's not do those yet. We'll play first. Yeah, we'll keep this. This hand's okay. No black mana, but we've got to anticipate, so hopefully we find it. Opponent mulls to 5. That's helpful. Alright, let's transgress. Let's see what we're up against here. Pilgrimage, pilgrimage, vegetation. Negate, too? Guess we'll take the vegetation. So we're actually looking for a dark petition so we can get our infinite obliteration. We can transgress again. Sure. Hey, got it. Languish. Alright. Guess I can deal with that. So, I guess if he wants to use negate, well, guess I'd prefer counter the ultimate price. Alright. This way... Oh, man, I wanted to put the counter on there. I didn't know it went to instep already. Alright, so guess we leave up Clash. But Gaia's Revenge cannot be countered. Right? Yeah. Card's pretty good against us. It can't be the target of non-green spells or abilities. Jeez. That is tough for us to deal with. Thankfully, Jotty Offshoot, not so much. All right, let's do our pieces here. Obliteration, there we go. All right, so as long as our opponent does not hit revenge this turn, we can take care of the rest of them. This is renewal. That is fine. Yeah, all we got to do is make sure we hit that guy's revenge. I feel like we can beat most other things. Probably not, I guess. I guess we have to worry about... I think the uncounterable thing has to take priority, though. But I was going to say, like, Emrakul, or not, Kozilek, or whatever. All right, so it's obliteration. Gaia's Revenge. Yes. All right, so we've got Altered Ego in here. Tireless Trackers, Green Warden. So we just lose to Green Warden, Altered Ego, that's big. Tireless Trackers, seems beatable. I forget what the Great Aurora does, but hopefully it doesn't get those things back. All right, so that thing's got hexproof. We can bounce it with Silumgar's command, though, if we have to. Can't grasp it, though. Oh, I guess he can activate it twice, can't he? Maybe I needed to do that on my turn. Okay. Guess I might as well grasp the offshoot. Probably should have done it before the life gain. So I can actually Silumgar's command and then languish if he activates it in response. Doesn't seem terrible. But I can't even do the 2 modes. So I have to do 2. It's not choose up to 2. Alright, well. Dispel in the forest. Alright. Well, we've got some real draws here. Could get. Not having two modes for SeemsGoodMagic command is kind of crazy. Alright, I guess we're running out of time here. Uh-oh, top decked another Lumbering Falls. We're in trouble now. I can't even cast SeemsGoodMagic's command. That's so crazy to me. So crazy. There's our rise. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Guess we'll take the Dark Petition too, sure. So let's say at least they don't have trample. Alright, so we got 12 Zambinis. We can deal 24 damage. Probably going to have to keep some back to block that pesky Lumbering Falls. So, what could we Dark Petition for that I'd want? Another Arrivesman Tide, probably. Seems fine. We have Grip of Desolation too. Got the Zombie Horde. Alright. So on the draw, I don't know if we want the Clash of Wills actually. Removal spells are certainly a lot worse in this match. He's got Tireless Trackers. We didn't even see the Sylvan Advocates, right? Which really makes the Languishes a lot worse, I think. So I might be better off taking out a couple Languishes, bringing in a couple Anticipates, bringing back Anticipates. Maybe even taking out Grasps. Do I want to Negates, though? Clash seems terrible in this matchup in general. Let's bring in a couple Negates. And we'll leave it at 3 Languish, I guess. All right. All right. I should probably know what the Great Aurora does. I think it's one of those weird spells that like you shuffle a bunch of things in and then you reveal cards and you get to play things for free, something like that. It's along those lines. So with pieces, we're hoping to... Oh, this land drop, huh? Let us punish that. So we're looking for like transgress, stuff like that. There it is. And a grip. Very good. So we have to discard. We'll discard a... We're just going to discard a languish. I'm okay with that. So we'll transgress. Green Warden of Marasa. Yeah, I guess we'll exile his big dude. No negates up, which is good. Next turn, I think we're going to cast Dark Petition for Infinite Obliteration. And then we can deal, we can just nip the stupid Guy's Revenge right in the bud. Oh, he's got, oh, he has negate mana up though. It's a problem. Let's pieces, I guess, then. Transgress again. And I guess a command. Oops. So we can get the other archive, or maybe our opponent burns a negate here. Looks like they will. We still have to get through another negate, though, before we can cast Infinite Obliteration. We can also try and cast Rhysmatides, but we only have 8 so far. Archives for days. If opponent does not leave up negate, we're looking good. We get to petition for our Infinite Obliteration and deal with the last thing we're scared of. Alright, that's good news. That is good news. No negate mana up. And we don't fear Dispel because it's all sorceries, baby. Alright, let's do this. Nope, not that one. This one. Oops. Guy's Revenge. Alright. Took care of these things. All exiled. Could have actually just cast the Rhysmatides. That might have been better in retrospect. Wait, didn't I take care of that? Guess there's multiples, huh? Getting back negate. All right. So we know our opponent's got 2 negates now, at least. Likely a dispel as well. I guess we do have ultimate price. So, Inez's renewal, sure. So I think I think I know what we're doing here. We're going to ultimate price the Green Warden. That's going to get negated. We'll Silumgar's command it. That's going to get countered, and then we'll resolve a Rhypsmatides on our turn. So we'll counter that, and I think we'll bounce the archive. All right, so looks like they just want the negate back. They fear the Rhypsmatides, which is fine. We'll just find another opportunity to cast it, I suppose. Guess we can anticipate now. Land, land, land. All right. Let's pass. All right. It's pieces here. So we can negate, and we'll transgress, hit anything that we care about. I might just prefer to read the bones. All right. We're going to let that happen. So now they're down 1 negate. Still know of at least one more we got to battle through. And we know our opponent's rocking dispels as well. Might need to wait for double counter backup. I think we go for it. We're going to have to just get through this. All right, looks like it resolved. All right. Got there against the Great Aurora deck. So that was cool. I still don't know what the Great Aurora does. But it's nice to see Infinite Obliteration save our life because Gaia's Revenge annihilated us game 1 there. So, all right. We'll see you back for round 2.